you coach on the field. It's an old joke. He's entering his 8th year now. Hard to believe it's been that long, but it has, at the University of New Orleans, where he coaches his Privateers and has done so for 6 out of 7 years to winning records. He began as an assistant coach at UNO under legendary coach Ron Maestri, and he's well on his way to posting his 200th career win at New Orleans this coming season. As a player, of course, he was a first-team All-American at LSU, was part of 2 College World Series teams, and was an integral part of a memorable national championship team in 2009 under Paul Maneri as well. Played 2 years professionally, and of course, we're blessed to have him in New Orleans now, hard to believe, 8 years. Please give a warm welcome to University of New Orleans baseball coach, Blake Dean. Blake?
Thank you guys, I appreciate you having me here. So I tell people, when I took over in New Orleans, I was 27 years old. I didn't know much about coaching at all, but Coach Maestri and Coach Maneri played a very integral part in me getting that job, quite frankly. I remember this day, and it's kind of funny. I'm not embarrassed to say it now. At the time, I'd probably be embarrassed to tell you, but before the first game, I called Coach Maneri. I said, Coach, had you an umpires meeting? I've never done an umpires meeting before. And he said, are you kidding me? I said, no, I'm not kidding you. So he walked me through all of it, and it's step by step. And it was, again, the ground rules, all these different things. But with those good things, you know, you have some stuff you got to work through and figure out, and they've obviously helped me out a lot. I get to have Coach Maestri in the office almost every day. He comes in there all the time. He's steering the wheel back there, kind of, you know, directing me and helping me in different things, heckling me along the way. His running joke every year before the first game, 56-0 or Dean must go. You know, that's his go-to. 0-1 and you're done. So it's something that, you know, again, I enjoy. That's what I do it for. I enjoy coaching, but I enjoy the relationships. That's what's important to me. When I got to UNO, again, as you guys know, a lot in New Orleans, Katrina really hurt this place. It set it back. It hurt the university substantially. So when I got here, we had a lot of smart baseball players, but not a lot of baseball players, if you understand what I'm saying. They were very high academic, couldn't win on the field, and I needed to win. So we went and got some guys that weren't necessarily the 4.0 students, but we won. We turned that thing, we jumped it pretty quickly, we got it going, had the second biggest turnaround in Division I baseball, but now, you know, eventually you got to get academics and baseball to line up, right? They have to kind of go hand in hand. So for our 3rd straight semester, we've had over a 3.0. We're only 1 of 2 teams in the Southland Conference to do that last year. We had a 3.15 GPA this semester. So academics is obviously at the forefront now. I got to give some credit to Megan Steinmetz. She's our director of baseball ops. She basically runs the program, right? I just sign my name. She runs everything, does the day-to-day, so she really helps us out substantially in that area. Last year we had a good team. We finished 3rd overall in the conference. Went to the tournament, started 2-0, and just fell off the turnip truck, quite frankly. Didn't finish the way we wanted to finish. So got a good group of guys. Lost some key players. Pierce Howard set all the school hits records. Was a very integral part of our team. And then the transfer portal got a hold of us. We lost our second baseman in Mississippi State. So again, there's some the portal. There's some good things. There's some bad things. It can be advantageous at times, but it's hard to replace a guy like that when he leaves to go to a program. He's a big part of our team. So a guy that we hopefully, you know, can replace moving forward. But you groom those guys, and you hate to see them leave. Also, something that, again, we valued when I was playing, I didn't see much value in it, quite frankly, was community service, right? It's something that I tell our recruits all the time. We put a lot of value into our community service. To this semester, we've done 475 hours as a team. We'll continue to do more and more as we go on. It kind of slows down the spring a little bit, but I tell every recruit that comes in, when you're going off to get a job, right, all these guys think they're going to be Major League Baseball players. 99.7% of them won't, right? That's just the reality of it. So I tell these guys when they come in, you know, hey, these community service hours are important. Why are they important? Well, when you go get this job and you're at Energy trying to get this big job, and they go through and they look at your resume, there's probably 15 resumes, and 14 of those guys are probably more intelligent than you are on paper. So how do you separate yourself? Well, it's quite simple. You participate in the buddy walk, Habitat for Humanity. One of our assistant coaches, his kid had Down syndrome, so we did the buddy walk. Well, again, that might hit home with that guy that's hiring. It may have a connection there. Then it diversifies your portfolio. So something that's very important to us is community service in the academic portion. This year, baseball-wise, we opened up with Kennesaw on the road. Obviously, they're a very good team. Obviously, played in the regional last year. Mardi Gras weekend, we're going to go on the road. I don't like playing on the road opening weekend, but it's something that we have to do. And again, we actually go and play Southern Miss that opening Tuesday, midweek-wise. So we got our hands full the first 4 games. And then again, you you see all these teams in Louisiana. I was watching Jim Wells got inducted into Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame recently, the old coach at Alabama. He said he's coached at Alabama, he coached in Louisiana, and by far the best players and coaches come from this state. I'm from Florida, I'm a Floridian, so I can say with certainty, the talent, the coaches, the depth of which all this stuff happens in this state from a player standpoint and coaching standpoint is unmatchable. It's unmatchable. I never left the state. I don't plan to leave this state. I love it. And again, it's been a place to where I will call home. Just had my first son. So again, a big moment for me in our program moving forward. Outside of that, I hope you guys come out to the lakefront. Like I said, our first home game is February 24th. 23rd? All right, there you go. That's why she's here. February 23rd. And there's the coach. All right. February 23rd, we'll open up. We play in the Major League Baseball tournament. So Urban Youth Facility right across from us hosts a tournament we put together. Very instrumental for both of us. It's good for the city. It's something we look forward to seeing you guys. Hope you come out on the lakefront this year. Thank you guys.